Hi, hello, it's me, Radical Robot, or Robot for short, and welcome to today's video. In this video, I'm starting a new sketchbook. If you didn't see my last post, I did a sketchbook tour, so it's time to start a new one. Yay! The only problem with that was the sketchbook I did buy, which is from the dollar store, by the way. I did not like the cover at all. It's like this gold color. I don't know, man, but it's giving millennial history teacher. No offense to all the millennial history teachers in my watching this video. So I don't really vibe with that personally. So I'm like, how can I decorate this and make it cool? And I thought, I can't really paint the cover because like the texture and crap, but I can do the next best thing, which is covering it up with fabric, which I also got from the dollar store. So I thought it'd be cool if I cover it up with this fabric I got and also make patches for it. I was mostly inspired by the alternative scene, especially with the metal and punk scene, where, if you don't know, they have these things called battle jackets, or basically there's these jackets and they're covered with patches, either like representing bands that you enjoy or political messages. So I thought that'd be a cool thing, but to do that on my sketchbook instead. So join me on this adventure of making my sketchbook look cool.
Part 1. The planning.
So the first step of making this sketchbook was planning it all out. And what I mean by this was sketching designs for what I want the patches to look like. You can see on screen that I went through many designs, not necessarily based off my mascot. In the corner you see I did fishes, I did one of my OC Emily, I drew myself, I drew my dogs. It's just, I just wanted to fill out this paper with any ideas I had for patches I wanted to make. Alrighty. I'm now done with the sketches of the patches, and I'm pretty happy how these turned out. These are very mixed. Like this one has nothing involved, where it's just based off this test patch I made that kind of went poorly. And I thought, hey, I could redraw that. I really like that one. We have a lot of robot imagery because I love my boy. Also, I realized I forgot his other antenna. But you have stuff like that. Got my OC Emily, got me right there, being all bashful. I love my dogs. I might add my dogs there. I love my dogs a lot. And also little stuff to fill out space. But I think I'm happy. I'm gonna see how many I can fit on there and how big I want them to be. So I might have to sacrifice some of these designs at the end, or not use some of them because I don't have room. But we'll see.
Part 2. Cutting the fabric.
For step 2, all I do is measure up my fabric and cut it to my sketchbook. This fabric I also got from the dollar store. I've had it for a while and I have used it as a sketchbook cover in the past. So as you see, I'm just measuring it out and I'm making sure my fabric sheet is slightly bigger than my sketchbook so I can fold down the edges. In the video, you're going to see me bring out a little iron. You could probably just use a regular one. What I'm doing is I'm grabbing those edges you see in the video and I'm flattening them down so it's way easier to glue and it's going to be nice and neat. You see me putting clips there so it's easier to iron on. Now you see me tracing and cutting out the patches to my desired size. This is technically part 4 because I forgot to record myself drawing on the patches like a dumbass, so here's me showing them off. Sorry. Okay, I start painting on my patches. One thing I will add is that I'm not using straight acrylic paint. I'm using a mixture of both acrylic paint and fabric medium. If you don't know what fabric medium is, it's like this liquid you add to your acrylic paint, turning it into fabric paint. I also heard you can use laundry detergent and it does kind of the similar thing, but I'm not sure how well that works. So if you have tried it before or you're open to trying it, please tell me in the comments if it works. Just doing the usual, watching a 1-hour video of the biology of the grub dog family while making patches. My life is so goated. After putting down my whites, it's time for me to put all the red details in.
No! No! Like, vintage PC stuff. I have both, but, the Apple stuff is...
Part 5. Glazing, literally.
Now for the 5th step, I'm adding a protective layer of Mod Podge over my patches. This will help the paint stay on there and also it will keep the edges from fraying.
Step 6. Sewing.
Okay, I'm not gonna sugarcoat this, but I am not the greatest at sewing. You're gonna see that. But a lot of my stitches, by the way, I think it's called a backward stitch if I remember correctly, but a lot of them are pretty uneven. They do sort of get better after like the 2nd to 3rd patch, but yeah, I ain't the greatest. My sewing skills need a little bit improving, but it's better than nothing, and you know what? It makes it look more charming. It gives it its charm, I guess. Okay, I'm in the progress of like sewing these. I decided not to sew these on camera because like be better sewing it on my lap. Also, I'm probably not gonna sew these onto the bag. I'm lazy. This has been taking me hours, and also I can sew this to my bag. Very cute. So I'll probably just save these and sew these on something else. Or when I finish this and I decide to sew on, I'll show the progress for that.
Final step. Gluing.
Instead of the voiceover and the music in the background, enjoy these clips of silly bantering with my partner instead. You don't have to turn down the volume because, like, I said you don't have to, sorry. You don't have to turn off your volume because this is not, they're not going to hear this in the recording because it's just going to be like a speed thing in the background.
Penis, 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 penis.
Penis, 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 penis.
Crazy world, huh? Well, don't let it get you down, son. Penis, 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 penis.
They're not gonna know we said penis.
Unless I edit it, unless I edit it in, or don't edit it out. Whole world's
Penis, 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 penis.
James, you know I can't say that on YouTube.
What are you
Can
trying
you
to do? Get us canceled. Hey yo, I love blind people. And deaf people are cool.
Dead people are cool.
The fuck are you trying to do? Get us canceled. Hey yo, fuck blind people. What? And deaf people.
That's most like probably like okay. I love what's his face? What's his face? Slim Shady. You know, like fucking what's his name again? He was in Fortnite. The guy in Fortnite. Eminem. But that has to be like the most corniest shit he's ever made in his entire career. Like, come on.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Still, that was more tolerable than like, I'm gonna get canceled. Where it's like really goofy.
Yeah, it is pretty bad actually.
I'm gonna get myself canceled. Like even though like that's his entire character is like being eccentric, yeah, and also like being kind of like edgy, I guess. That kind of reminds me of the whole like egg thing in like Deltarune.
Yeah, did you just reverse steal that egg? One of my favorite bits in this.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, like one of my favorite like, one line bits. There, I burned your child.
I wonder what like the whole egg significance gonna be later on. I'm so hyped for it. I know like he didn't really give like a flat out release date, just saying like it will release this year, and I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped, James.
Can you believe it? Deltarune, Chapter 3, only a maximum of 1 year away.
No, he said it is coming out this year. Like definitely. It's just like no exact like release
At
date.
a maximum at maximum 1 year.
This is the cover right here. I'm using super glue, and then my plan is to glue some cardboard on top of here so like the edges are nice and clean. This shit smells, and I have no idea if you're supposed to use this like with fabric. Probably not, because I heard somewhere you're not supposed to use super glue with fabric, but who cares? But I'm having clips stay on it until it's fully drying. So I have to wait for that to do the other side. Right, James?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
He's playing Mother's Day in the background.
Final outcome.
It's done! I have most of it glued down. I'm gonna have to dry this. Here's the cover. Honestly, I like how this turned out. Looked better in my head. I'm still very new to sewing, so must have been a mixture of that, but honestly, I mess with it. Also, I glued the cover page so I could hide the seams. And then, like I said earlier, I didn't end up sewing those patches in the back because, one, I got really lazy, and also, who's gonna look at the back? And I just want to save those patches for my bag. But here's the outcome. Very cool. Well, that project was super fun. Like I said earlier, I'm decently happy how the outcome of the sketchbook turned out. There's stuff I would have done a little bit differently, but you live and you learn. One thing I will add, I think this project cost me around $3, not including the materials already owned, like the paintbrushes, paint, fabric medium stuff. But for the fabric and the sketchbook itself, it cost me around $3, so a win-win for my bank account. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope this inspires you to decorate your sketchbook and whatever means that you think is cool. Do all the stuff that YouTubers tell you to do, like and subscribe or whatever. Bye-bye.